Kind of in tears right now. And it's because of the topic of video. Like, what does field position and grandpa's love have to do with anything? Let me explain our current field position. We sit at the best place on the planet geographically. We have the best military technology on Earth. And because of our grandfather's sacrifices, we have those things. And we have material wealth that goes beyond this. And this is why, in a nutshell, it doesn't really matter what a lot of the world is doing right now, because all of our current woes here in the United States, every last one of them, are being self inflicted by Democratic jackasses. And they are being revealed to be the people that they are. They're running us into the ground. The ace in the hole that we have is we can be self sufficient on oil. We did it under Trump. This is what field position gives you. The CIA and others have waged a war around the globe that's gone on for longer than I've been alive, that my grandfather was a part of, your grandfathers were all a part of, I was a part of, Duke was a part of, everybody. Even if all you did was fucking sit here at home, you were involved in some of this war, believe it or not. And it's the war for oil. It's the war we wage. A lot of people don't want to admit that, but if nuclear power isn't going to be a thing we use, then electric vehicles solve nothing. So we fight for oil. This is why I say that your grandfathers sacrificed for you. How many old men have you heard bitch about the price of gas? All of them, right? Why have we always paid more than we needed to? Do you know why? I know why. Oil, to some extent, is like a milkshake. You know, like think back to There Will Be Blood, the metaphor of drinking the other man's milkshake. Well, what I'm telling you is the whole planet's oil is one big milkshake. Except it's not one big milkshake. It's You're sitting at a bar and everybody has a milkshake. And Saudi Arabians will let you take fucking gallon swigs off of their milkshake for nothing while you maintain your own. We have used the world's oil to build our empire. We have our own oil to keep it. I don't know what the future of this country is. That makes me sad. Like, usually thought I had a pretty good bead on where things were going, and right now it's like whatever's going to take over is being created now. And this is half of why I'm doing any of the shit that I'm doing and starting to get more involved in shit. At this point, I think if the trans people are represented by the kid fuckers, they're just gonna outlaw some shit. They're gonna make it to where we get fucking killed. Americans are dark fucking people. There's a big portion of America right now that just wants trans people fucking dead. I know. I've met them. Like, this is why, in a nutshell, I think we're gonna have a civil war to sort that shit out. Whoever's left over is gonna get reforged into some sort of a sword that can take over the world again. We are so fucked in the short term. In the long term, we're good, and that's what this video is really about, is that the field position we have and our oil reserves that we have and everything else, military technology, we we might have a chance. Who I think in reality, who when you were a little kid hearing war stories with your grandpa didn't long to be in the greatest battle ever? You are in the generation that will be in the greatest battles of all time. We're probably gonna be fighting it with fucking nukes at first. It's gonna be fucking horrific. If you survive through that, I don't know where things go. Things are gonna get fucking medieval eventually. Like, this is the thing, like, people are starting to realize now. Germany wasted all of their fucking supplies on fucking defending the Ukraine. Uh-huh. And, like, how many fucking fancy ass drones can you make? Okay. Well, can you, if you can't make enough of them to resupply from what your enemy destroys, then you don't have those. And this is where, like, Russians' reliance on older technology that they still have ways that they can make and maintain and reuse and whatever, gonna really come to their advantage. There's somebody fucking around outside, so I'm gonna go figure out what that is. This video is pretty much done. I hope this made sense to someone. I think in the long term we're probably gonna be okay, but the short term, we're in for some rough shit, boys. See you later.